have wealth. They're really picky about that because I think in a way they know they've got something that's still good.
You know?
Yeah, they still got something that's good. And they just don't want to let a whole bunch of people in who are like, only God knows what happens if you just open up the doors of immigration to just anybody.
And then look at your country here.
Well, yeah, look at America. I mean, you know,
that's what happens.
They're rolling across our southern borders, and for the most part, the media is, and especially the Democrats. I mean, I'm not saying that the Republicans are some kind of like
saints
or anything like that. No, but I don't think they want to. I've already read articles where, based on the way the Democrats especially talk, this is right out of the Communist Manifesto. You know, their way of doing things. If the Democrats really get in control, we won't have any borders at all. And I read an article today based on, people have been writing books about this and writing articles about this based on the behavior of the Democrats, since they're losing people to vote for them. These people are starting to wise up.
So it's going to bring in people.
Yeah, no, they have to bring in new immigrants who will vote for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they know that it was the Democrats that got them in, well, then they're going to vote Democrat. But it's...
Well, what do they do with the immigrants once they get here? Do they, you know...
Yeah, that's just it. What are the immigrants going to do when they get here? And my take on it was, well, okay, if they're from Mexico, they're going to fly the Mexican flag. Because they basically got in here. You know, I've seen articles and videos about two particular things that were going on, especially in Mexico, but I think in other places in South and Central America. One was the Reconquista, and the other was La Raza rallies.
Okay. Now,
Reconquista means you're going to go reconquer your land.
Right, that's what that's the first thing I thought of when you mentioned.
Yeah. That was what they were being propagandized to do.
Arizona, New Mexico, California, Nevada, all that stuff area. Okay.
But this was all like south of the border, so it wasn't on any of our news. And I finally found some stuff online talking about the Reconquista movement and the La Raza. La Raza means the race. Now, since I don't speak Spanish, I don't really know exactly what that is. You can only kind of infer from the word that, you know...
racial purity, racial pride?
Or some kind of racial pride thing. Some kind of racial pride thing.
And you know what just happened? There's a fat, out-of-shape boxer from Mexico, heavyweight boxer, and he just beat a black American. And like they're making a big deal, like Mexico's the greatest. Like you know, these kind of things.
This is all tribal.
Like, but everyone says there's no. If you see the black dude, you're like, how the fuck did he lose to this fat Mexican butterbean motherfucker?
Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah. No, this is all tribal. They're trying. They are trying really hard. People who run things to reduce this down to one tribe against another tribe against another tribe, and this is all part of that tribal agenda. Because that's the way I look at it. That's the only way I know to describe it.
And you know how I think the only way to honestly not defeat that, but to counterbalance that is to I really think, see, the black person in America, the black man in America is not. I used to want to think that the black person in America was African, but to be honest, after 400 years of slavery, it's black skin, but it's more of a mixed mind, a mixed ideology. It's not we're not African bad culture, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I've already figured that one out because people have told me that if they meet blacks from, you know, the Africans,
you don't get along well.
From other places, they look at them and they immediately know, no, this is not an African. This is not an African.
We don't have our own mind, man. We don't have our own culture and stuff like that. But what I would say, what I've always thought is that, you know what, to be honest, we probably, the black person in America needs white people to kind of get us in to a better scenario or out of whatever the hell it is right now. And I think one of the only ways to counterbalance, like whatever the agendas is, like the Mexicans and the Indians and the Chinese, is for everyone in the world to know that the Black American and the white person we're tight, like we're cool people.
No,
and then that will make an American an American. Because I was talking to a dude in St. Petersburg, and he's like, there's the strong white independent, the masculine white man is being pushed out.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The masculine strong,
yes,
and they give all the power to the women, and the woman's still a woman though. You know what I'm saying? She can't never be a man.
Some of them are being talked into watching it.
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
Feminisms and shit. Yeah. And they're being talked and coerced into being like empowered.
But they don't really empower them.
You can't. Yeah, they just give them an extra set of privileges that we can't get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As men in general, then we go to black and then white and all the other stuff like that. But I mean, I think one of the strongest ways that we can kind of like really put a monkey wrench in people's plans is for like blacks and whites to really be tight as fuck. Because at the end of the day, the whole fucking country, the United States of America is being overrun by immigrants, man.
Yeah, no, I've often thought for quite some time that it's like this whole immigration issue is primarily bad for, as you said, blacks and whites. Because
I think it's sad.
We're being thrown under the bus.
I think it's. I mean, if I'm gonna be like a fair shooter and be honest about it, I mean, it's unfair that Indians had to lose their territory. Whoever was here first had to lose the territory to white people.
It's unfair to anybody.
Okay, but let's fast forward just to today. Though.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a white country, or it used to be at least.
Well,
the idea of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys don't even have you're losing your own fucking country.
Oh yeah.
So how fucked up is that?
And it's happening really fast.
See, I'm not white, so I wouldn't even I wouldn't be able to feel the difference.
You can watch it from the outside and you can see what's going on. I'm telling you, this is not really about the paint job. Because that's the way I talk about it. This is not about this or that. This is not about on the outside. This is really not about what's on the outside. This is about taking away really
our culture,
our home, whatever you want to take, whatever you want to call it, that has given us at least a decent life, and it's being ripped out from underneath us
in favor of more constraint of laws, constraints.
Yes, but basically in favor of chaos.
Because check this out, and it's got to be so. Police, the average policeman, okay, maybe they target black people for certain shit, but at the end of the day, they target white people too. I always see white people get pulled over. But you know who I never see pulled over? Immigrants.
Yeah,
they don't get pulled over.
I know.
They don't pull them over and get fine money and taxes out of them. Extra money off of the streets and stuff off of them. They target Americans and suck all the money from the Americans, and then immigrants get to just skate on through and brag about it and shit. And then they get tax benefits when they come to start a business. They get to be illegal, never pay anything.
Some of them were given money
to come and shit like that. The Chinese come over here and have a baby illegally, and then now they have a new American and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up. And see, the thing about it is, right now they're making a big push against white supremacy, white nationalism.
Who? Wow.
It's basically, as near as I can tell,
get the fuck out of here.
This is mostly part of the Democrat. It's kind of a strange issue because it seems
Democrats are assholes.
Well, the core.
Yeah,
the core group that wants power, no matter what they have to do, I don't even think they're sane anymore.
Exactly. You ever listen to them talk?
I don't even think they're sane anymore because the way they act and the words they use. They're just so damn rude on a continuous basis.
Unchecked.
Yeah, unchecked power. Unchecked power. And, for the average person, you can really, if you're paying attention, you can see that this stuff is going on. what we're supposed to do about it, I'm really not sure.
And when I talk to people like outside of the country, you know, they come from Sweden, Germany, Malta, France, everywhere. They say they don't hear anything good about it. Like people that come from America, they don't say anything good about it. Like the reputation of America.
It's in the toilet.
Man, it's in the toilet.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason for that. The rest of the world used to, maybe not universally, but on average, in general, they looked up to America because they figured, well, okay, if we could ever figure out what these guys are doing right, maybe we could do it too. But we basically have trashed that. We've allowed people to basically run our government, our corporations, our banks, and everything else.
To just have our policies. Yeah.
They don't care about us at all. We're not even useful tools anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not even useful tools anymore. We're not even useful idiots anymore. Because they're now throwing us under the bus. And I'll just say it like that. It doesn't bother me to speak it like it is. It really doesn't.
True, man.
I'm terrified when people won't speak the truth. That is the one thing. That's one thing about humanity that terrifies me the most.
And if you said you don't really use the tech too much, but I'm telling you, people are censoring out.
Oh yeah.
That remember, like I wasn't there for it, but like what was like the Red Scare when they thought everyone was communist and shit like that.
Well, they were probably right, but they probably couldn't figure out who exactly. Because one thing that I do know about a communist is that they're trained. If they're a really good communist, they're trained. They're trained to be a chameleon. They're trained to fit in. They're trained to their specific agenda, their way of speaking. I mean, they sit there and they train each other on how they are going to conquer by way of, you know, whatever their manifesto says.
How long you been here?
Well, let's see. We got here about 66. And I've mostly been here since I got here.
Here?
Well, no. Oh, here since 85.
In this city? You been in this city since '85?
Yeah. Almost.
How long you been? You homeless?
Yeah, basically
How
right
long?
now.
How long you been in the streets?
Basically on and off for about the past. See, yeah, the thing is, I was sitting in a lot of houses. So, I mean, literally out on the streets a few years. But.
Right here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, basically at large. If you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea. But no, even before that, I would be like sitting in somebody's house, like they'd be renovating a house, and I'd just stay there and keep an eye on the place, which I really miss, especially with weather like this. Yeah.
How you spend your day? Like how do you?
Oh, I usually go to the library and I do reading and I get on the computer.
And then after that?
Well, I come places like here.
Every day?
Yeah, I know, I get kind of old.
You don't get a little, like, you drink beer?
No, I'm not, no booze, no drugs.
So, how do you entertain
How do I
yourself?
do that?
Yeah, how you enjoy life? When you want to go enjoy it, how do you enjoy it?
I don't know, for me, it's, I don't know, having a religious connection.
You don't?
No, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a firm belief in God.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I play games. I do a lot of reading on the computer, and every now and then I pick up like science fiction. That's my entertainment. Science fiction is always, ever since I was a kid. I've been reading like science fiction, mostly because I've thought that, well, one day we're actually going to go out and do the things that I was reading about.
Some of them, huh?
Well, at least some of them. I mean, come on, I watched them put men on the moon. So I figured we would do something after that. I really was expecting something good after that.
I've been waiting for aliens for so long.
I know, me too.
I think we'll mistreat them, though.
Well, I think that some of us will, but I think that a lot of us might, by now, be mature enough. I think now that some of us might be mature enough that we can handle, well, it depends on how alien they are, but if if they are remotely alike and they come here of their own free will to see what we are like, then we might be able to get along with them pretty well. Some of us would mistreat them, but then let's face it, some of us would mistreat anybody.
Right, that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I agree with that. That's going to be a problem because some people, as soon as they see aliens, actually see them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're going to freak.
Yeah,
they're going to freak.
Right.
So,
I'm just ready for something new, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is antiquated, man.
Yes, I know.
This can't be life.
No, you're right.
This can't be life, man.
You are actually correct, and this is basically it's the same wavelength that I'm on. This is not it.
This can't be it. That's why I'm traveling around.
Yeah, it's like right now we are like in stasis. We're like in the holding pattern. We're in the gridlock. Yeah, we're in the gridlock.
Yeah.
And I think that whatever runs the world wants it that way. They want us divided up, arguing, fussing, fighting, doing all of our little tribal things and not paying any attention to the fact that if we keep going the way we're going,